I always heard this opinion about Japanese orchestras, and I simply don't agree. I think Japanese orchestras have a very strong character, especially if I imagine what the non-Japanese orchestras, in comparison with Japanese, lack. I just want to say that maybe one of the strongest characters of Japanese orchestras is the ability of flexibility. It can be seen as both as positive and negative. If you simply expect something concrete and then you get something else, then you can be disappointed. But I think Japanese orchestras are so well advanced, educated and skilled that you really, if you are powerful enough in your artistic work as a conductor, you can really reach what you wish to reach with the Japanese orchestra, because they are ready. They are ready and very good, simply excellent. Now, I think one of the features, one of the particular features which belong to the Japanese orchestra's characters are the ability to reach fantastic rhythmical thing, fantastic balance, and fantastic kind of how to say it, fantastic way of organization of the piece, which, especially in Slavonic repertoire, I somehow feel I have to urge a little bit more of phrasing quality and singing quality. But when I ask for that, I always receive it. So that's the reason that I think it's maybe the flexibility I'm speaking about, which is such a strong thing. And if something doesn't come without asking, it doesn't mean that it's impossible. So I think the responsibility is really on the conductor's part very much, and they have to ask what they want, and then the Japanese orchestras can do what they want. And this lack of heart or emotions which some people speak about, I simply don't think so. I think when the orchestra is convinced about what people have to do, then they can bring a lot of emotions, maybe even in a more special way than Western orchestras, because they have a lot of prejudices. So if you ask something else than people feel, you are not able to get it. The other thing, and very quickly, I think what can be a problem with Japanese orchestras is when some piece is not very familiar for the orchestra. It takes a little bit longer time to get used to it in a human way. But the technical skills are so high that you get there. It just needs some time and patience. And about character generally, about the conductors, yes, that is something which I think is lacking nowadays, this kind of Furtwängler or Toscanini particularity. But I would say that we can't simply divide ourselves from the time we live in. So if the time nowadays is really being full of globalization, we can protest it, but we can't escape. So, and at the same time, when one expects the technical quality, if somebody comes and just produces fantastic character and doesn't take care so much about the skills and about the technical quality, then immediately he or she will be a target of a huge criticism. And as artists, we are not working in a vacuum. We are working also with the expectations of people. So that's always, I say, it's a positive compromise. It's not compromise in a negative way. It's a compromise leading to the best artistic result. We have to bring ourselves, and we have to cope with what the society looks like, and that's the meaning of communication. Otherwise, we are seen just as crazy if we don't count what people expect. So I think balance, it's kind of my motto, my life artistic motto is the right balance of things. It doesn't mean average, but it means to bring best from all aspects or all complexity of the artistic work. But I lack it, yes, this lack of individual character is present, but the way how you reach such a character is kind of limited by the state of nowadays society. I know it was a bit difficult how I pronounced it, but it's also a difficult question. Thank you for that.